Everybody this evening. Everybody's doing great. This is Cynthia Robinson hosting the call tonight. I'm from Canada and I'm an executive president team member with Herbalife International. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. I hope you had a great weekend. In Canada, it's Thanksgiving and today, so I'm really thankful to be part of this whole system and really thankful to be part of Herbalife and thankful that you've joined us here tonight. I'm super excited to be able to share with you tonight some things that have been happening for us. And if you're a guest that's been invited on this call tonight, you might be here just to take a look at the products, or you could be here as a guest tonight to possibly look at our business. And maybe you've just had amazing results on the 3-day trial and you want to learn more about it all. So whatever the reason is that you're here tonight, maybe you're here to look at a career level income. We're just very happy that you've joined us, and I just want to say welcome to everybody. So I want to start by saying that you're definitely in the right place at the right time. And also I want to start by saying that in Herbalife, the average supervisor earns about $400 a month in royalties and commissions, not including retail profits and wholesale. And tonight we're going to be hearing some stories from regular people just like you and I, and we're going to show you what's possible if you're willing to do the work. So before we get into sharing stories, I'd like for you to hear a little bit about our amazing company, Herbalife International. So we've been in business for 35 years. We're operating in over 90 countries around the world since 1980. And in 2014, we served 1.5 billion servings of our Formula Number One healthy meal. And in 2013, we did over $7.5 billion in business. But in 2014, we grew by another 300 million and added another 7.8 billion to our business in 2014, which is absolutely incredible considering that many companies these days are sliding backwards. They're just struggling to stay in business and keep their doors open. And Herbalife just continues to grow and grow and grow. So we're really excited tonight to show you our 10-5-1-R system. And before we do that, I just want to give you some key points to helping to make a system really successful. So you might want to grab a pen and write this down. So the first thing is to making any business successful is the product. And number 2 is your company, the company behind the products. And number 3 is your marketing plan. Some might call it the compensation plan. And number 4 is your support and training that's in place for you. And you guys, we've made it really simple with a 10-step process. And we have here for you that's going to ensure your success and put you on the right track for success. So like I said, it's a real honor for me to be on this call tonight. And before we hear from our incredible guests, I want to tell you a little bit about how I got started in Herbalife. I've been in Herbalife for actually 26 years, which is like, wow, that's a quarter of a century. And the time has gone by so fast. I've had so much fun. But you know, going way back, we always got to remember where we came from. I was sleeping in the basement of my business on a mattress on the floor. I tried really hard to make a business successful on my own. It just wasn't working. I was working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, and got started in Herbalife using a system similar to what we're going to go over tonight. And honestly, like whether it made sense to me or not, I just did it because my coach was earning good income. And at the end of my first 4 weeks, I earned $2,600 profit, which isn't typical, possible, but not typical. I was just really desperate to change my life. And I also got started on the products at the same time because my coach said I could do the business, but not really if I wasn't taking the products. And I didn't think that I needed them, but I was a size 8. Got started on a program and I went from a size 8 to a size 2, and I've kept it off for 26 years, despite having my first child when I was 35, my second child when I was 38. And then the Herbalife 24 line was introduced. And that was phenomenal for me because I ended up adding 10 pounds of muscle. And I also watched my husband, I'm just going to share with you my little before and after picture here. I also watched my husband go from, let's see, where did it go? Okay, there we go. I also watched my husband go from, he was able to gain 7 pounds in just 2 months. And here he is. This is me, actually, right here. So like I said, I went from a size 8 to a size 2-3, but I've really been able to get really healthy. My husband is 58 years old, so am I, and he still has a 6-pack thanks to Herbalife. So anyway, within a few short years, my husband got to retire and from working full-time as a musician and joined me so that we could be stay-at-home parents to our young family. And so fast forward 23 years, our kids are grown up now, but you know what? They never knew anything except having 2 stay-at-home parents. And so when I reflect back on my life now, it brings tears to my eyes almost, knowing that we've been able to be stay-at-home parents their whole lives. We live in the mountains, and as our neighbors are heading off to work, they're driving to their JOBs. We're waving at them as we're going up the mountain for our morning hike and our morning ritual. And you know, most families, they need 2 incomes to survive these days. And you know, kids are going into daycare, families are off in all kinds of different directions. It's really hard to keep a family together on that kind of a treadmill. And Stuart and I are really proud, and we attribute this a lot to Herbalife, of course, and everything that we've learned as parenting. But we have grown up children now that are really responsible members of their community, and they're really making an impact in other people's lives just because, you know, they watched us do it. So anyway, now what I want to do is just go to some incredible guests that I have on the line today. I want to go to Poya first, okay? So Poya, can you share with us the results that you've had, please?
Yes, definitely. Hi guys, my name is Poya. I'm from Toronto, Canada. And before Herbalife, I was a full-time university student. I also worked part-time as a security guard and personal trainer on the side. And I got introduced to the products because my sister actually lost 20 pounds on the products. And she introduced them to me. I dropped 10% body fat and gained 15 pounds of lean muscle at the same time, which just blew my mind. And I started working as a health coach last month, working part-time. I made $1,070 profit. And with the 3-day trial system, it's just been absolutely incredible. It's only been in Canada for about a week. And I have 12 3-day trial packs out. I have 2 new clients and 1 new member. And the rest of the people are still in their 3 days. So a lot of new clients to come. And as a result of this system, I now have business in Los Angeles, Oklahoma, and in Denmark. So my business officially went international as well. So the 3-day trial system has just been unbelievable, and I'm excited for what's to come for Canada.
Thank you so much, Poya. Congratulations. I mean, I can't even begin what's going to happen, know what's happened in the next 90 days.
Definitely.
So, okay, let's go to Seema now.
Yes, my name is Seema. I'm actually from Toronto, Canada. Before Herbalife, I was a full-time kinesiology student. I got introduced to Herbalife through the business opportunity. Saw people getting incredible results on the products. I myself got on them. In 5 months, I lost 7% body fat, got off of all kinds of caffeine pills and all the energy drinks that I was taking. And really last month, working the business very part-time, I made $650. And with the introduction of the 3-day trial pack, it's just been absolutely out of control what's happening in Toronto, in Canada. So far, I have 10 trial packs out. And from the 2 day 4 appointments that I've had so far, I already have 1 client who's gone on a Lean and Fit program, and it's just out of control. I'm so excited for what's to come, and let's make this happen, guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Seema. You guys are killing it back there in Ontario. Okay, let's go now to New York, where we've got Mickey.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mickey Gaines, and I am a wife and a mom of a 14-year-old girl. And so before Herbalife, I was extremely overweight. I had 0 energy and just no motivation to do anything. And because of Herbalife, I've able to lose a total of 62 pounds. I've gained 15 pounds of lean muscle, and I have amazing energy, and I am beating my daughter in races. So yeah, I'm cool. Before I actually came to Herbalife for the business, I was just I just wanted a discount So I was a discount customer, and I worked as a project manager for 9.5 years for a cellular company, and then I was laid off. So my coach asked me if I was interested in making a little bit of extra cash, and I said sure. And as a result of that, just alone so far, let's say for just the 3-day trials, which is absolutely amazing, from September 12th to October 12th. So as of today, I have 36 packs out, 21 have been completed, 12 new customers on Lean and Fit. I have 2 new members, 16 of those were referrals. And so my profit just from the 3-day trials are $806.45. And last month for September, all of the ways that Herbalife has paid me, I received $3,193.92. And I feel great.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much, Mickey. Yeah, like Denver was life-changing, right?
Yes.
Okay, really excited to see you duplicate that into your team as well. Okay, let's go to Gina Harmson. Gina, did you join us? Okay, not seeing Gina on here. And she hasn't piped up yet, so that's okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on right now. I just wanna say congratulations to you guys. You guys are doing an awesome job. And so thank you. I wanna thank you so much for joining me and helping me out on this call tonight. But I just love it, how it's so simple. You know, we've got a couple of former students that can earn an extra $1,000, $1,200 a month. And you know, fantastic for Mickey being a stay-at-home mom to be able to earn $3,000 a month around her family. So thanks for sharing. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to close this section of the meeting. So for those of you that hopped on to hear a little bit more about the products, or that wanted to learn a little bit more about how you can take advantage of the system and join the business, I just want you to know you're in the right place at the right time. So your next step is to get back to the person that invited you on this call and to join us this evening, and let them know that you want to get started and what your next steps are. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move into the training portion of our call this evening. So for those of you that joined us just to have a look, you're welcome to stay with us, or you can go, you're welcome to leave if you want right now. And so moving into this next section, we're gonna start by looking at section number 5 tonight. So let me go back to screen share here, and we're going to go to section 5 right here. So this is our back office and our system on GetStarted247.com. So tonight what we're going to be doing is talking about wellness profiles face-to-face and wellness profiles over the phone. So if now you have people that are interested in doing a 3-day trial, or they've committed to a 3-day trial, so now it's time to do a wellness profile. So we're going to walk you through that and what to do with a person when we're meeting with them face to face. So in step 5 on Getting Started 247, you'll see 2 documents that are going to be very helpful in this wellness profile. And they're right here under the video: wellness profile, and the Tanita form, and the weigh and measure chart right there. Okay, so, and you'll also notice under the video is your flip book. So right here is the flip book, and we're going to be talking about that, going through that tonight. So I'm going to show you how to use both of those in your business. So when you meet with a person face to face, it's really awesome, because now you get the opportunity to sample them on some products. So I usually give them a tea and ask them what flavor their favorite ice cream would be, and they get to sample some shakes as well when we're doing that wellness profile. You might be meeting them at the club, or maybe at your home, or maybe even in a public place. So if you're meeting them in a public place, you know, try to bring a sample along with you so that they can experience the products right there while you're talking to them. If not, it's no problem. You just need to get the job done. So while you're putting together their sample, if you're at your office or home or club, this is a great time to start building some rapport, especially if you don't know them. So ask them simple questions like where they're from originally, where they work, how many children they have, what they like to do on weekends or for fun. You know, just ask questions so that you can have something to relate with them. And if the person is somebody that you already know, obviously you're going to ask them, what's going on in their lives, and get an update on their families and whatnot. So like I said, just time to make a little small talk and build some rapport. So let's go to the flip book right now. Okay, so let me just bring that up. Here we are. Here I thought we were. Okay, I'm just going to bring it up right here. Come on, Flipbook. Okay, here we are. So ready to get healthy. Okay, so let's get started with the screen share and the Flipbook. So what's great about this is it can save. You can save it on your cell phone or an iPad or on your computer, and then you can flip through it. And in that way, you're going to be able to help yourself stay on track. I don't know about anybody else, but sometimes I have a hard time staying on track. So this has been very, very helpful. So right at the front page, ready to get healthy. So Mary, let's pretend that we've got Mary here. So you're ready to get healthy. That's incredible. So here's a bit about who we are and what we do. Okay, so right here, you just read right from here. So we're personal wellness coaches. We provide the following services to our clients. We give you a free wellness profile, suggestions for improving healthy habits, and assistance in weight management and accountability, and one-on-one support, of course, and guidance on developing a healthy, active lifestyle, and solid plans for achieving great results. And like I said, this just helps me keep on track. So the wellness profile is, like I said, you can download that right from our team page. And so from here, we go right into, by the way, I print these wellness profiles, these ones right here. I print these, and I have a whole bunch of them photocopied in there in my binder so that I have them right at my disposal so that I can do a wellness profile any time of day, any day of the week. So, and what you'll notice here is there's 8 questions, and they're the same questions that are in the Flipbook. So what's fantastic about that is even if you didn't have the wellness profile, you could just flip through the Flipbook and stay on track. So we start here of how many pounds you'd like to lose and what your goal weight is and what you've tried before, and if they eat 3 meals a day and if they skip anything. And this is where we get into the conversation about what their typical day looks like. And so we go from here. See, you've asked them these questions, and then your conversation, typical day of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you scoot down here and start writing things about what they're telling you about. And then, of course, what do you snack on? And if yes, what do you snack on? So you're really getting to know what kind of problems that they're gonna encounter what they encounter in their life on a daily basis, and that way you'll be able to help them when you're setting up their nutrition plan. And how many times a week do they work out? These questions are all designed to help you in day 4 as well. How much water they drink during the day, when they're the most tired, and when they're feeling the most hungry. So from here, what you're going to do is if they skip breakfast, or if they have a muffin for breakfast, you're simply going to be reading right from this paragraph. So you have the Flipbook in front of you, you're sitting beside them, and you say, so here's what happens when you have that coffee and a muffin in the morning. You have simple carbohydrates like fruit, cereals, rice, toast, etc. And this causes an immediate increase in your blood sugar level, which results in the body compensating for the extra sugar load. And sugar in excess of energy needs is converted and stored as fat. So the result is a decreased level of blood sugar and a hunger for more carbohydrates. And this cycle repeats itself 2 or 3 more times during the day. And then, of course, it's the same thing. You read, if they're skipping breakfast, you read right from that paragraph right here. And so what's really exciting, Mary, is, we're going to be able to provide you now. By the way, going back to this. So when we're talking about them skipping breakfast or have that carbohydrate-laden breakfast, so this is where we get to go back when we ask them what their energy level is like. We get to explain to them why their energy is low at 3 in the afternoon when they've had a carbohydrate-laden lunch. So what we're going to do now, Mary, is we're going to be able to provide you with a balanced protein-based breakfast that has less fat. So read right from here. Protein-based breakfast, such as a Formula One healthy meal, supplies your body with 114 vital nutrients and energy while keeping your blood sugar stable. And it helps you to avoid dependence on sugar-laden carbs during the day. In this way, appetite stays under control, cravings for carbs like snacks, chocolate, rice, junk food, soft drinks, etc., diminish, and the body uses some of its own stored fats to get more energy. Isn't that exciting? So what we're going to be able to do, Mary, is provide you with a healthy meal replacement that includes protein, fiber, and essential nutrients to support weight management and overall good health. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to ask them, you know, of all these pictures, you know, whether it's a male or female, obviously you can ask them to select the one on the right if it's a female. Of all of these different types of body fat right here, Mary, which one do you see yourself, you know, wanting to be the most like realistically? And, you know, I find that most people choose somewhere between 25 and 35. That's what I've been getting. And so this just gives you an idea of what they really want to achieve, and it's really going to help you help them when you're putting together their nutrition plan. So so you're going to go over their numbers with them. You're not going to go over all their numbers with them right now. That's what you do on day 4. And it's just to give you an idea of what their target is so that you can support them in their goal, because we don't want to assume that we know exactly what their goal might be. So make a note of what they choose. And now you can show them some stories that relate to what they did. So you really want to learn these stories, okay? And just go right through the flip book, just like here. Right through the flip book and flip through some stories. And I usually used to say, here's Ayanya, mother of 2, and, you know, she lost 21 pounds. And I just keep flipping through all of the stories. And then we go over in detail. Okay, so we flip through all the stories here. And then at the end of it, you know, they're going to be able to relate to one of these. And also what's interesting I find is when I'm talking to a female, she might look at some of these guys and go, oh, that looks like my husband. So now you might even have another client because she's looking at somebody that her husband might look like Jared did, but she wants him to look like that. Okay. And so now we've showed them that. And so let's go over in detail what your client gets in the 3-day trial pack. So you either send them what you're going to do is I get the trial pack right out in front of me and open it up. And in there is the instruction sheet. And let's go back to right here. So here's the instruction sheet that you're going to download right here. 3-day trial instruction letter. So you want to print off a bunch of these, and the snack list and the meal options, these 3 right here, you want to print those off and include them in every 3-day trial that goes out the door. And if you're sending them long distance, I take out the existing Herbalife one and put in these 3 instruction sheets. And obviously, if you're going to be doing this long distance, then you're going to be sending them to the website, or you can send it to them on Facebook Messenger if that's what you've got going with them. So here we go. Let's go back to the flip book. Okay, so what you're going to get in your 3-day trial pack is your instructions, your snack list, and your meal options. And I take the time to sit there and, you know, go through different snack lists and meal options and ask them, smile and nod and say, like, especially if they've had a lot of challenges, you can do this, right? You can stick to it for 3 days, because they're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to have, my yogurt with fruit in it in the afternoon for my snack, or I'm not going to be able to have my Twinkies or whatever they have for snacks. And you just have to keep encouraging them that, yes, you can do this for 3 days, Mary. You can do it, right? And smile and nod and get them smiling and nodding as well. And then here's what's really important about following along in this flip book is this reminds you to talk about the referrals and tell them how much we love referrals, and that they receive $5 off for each referral that purchases a 3-day trial. And in here, you're going to get 6 meal replacement shakes. So you just, show them the packet right there. And you're going to be having one of these in the morning and one of these in the afternoon. And then there's 3 packets of the Total Control to help stimulate the metabolism and increase mental alertness. So that's really simple, you guys, the 3-day trials right here. And by the way, if they need the 3-day trials, details.com, this is what you send to them long distance. So, and then it's really simple from here. You just talk about setting up their next appointment. One of the keys to success in this system is always never let a client leave until you've set up their next appointment. That's really key. It'll help you stay organized, and it'll help them stay organized in their new system as well. And whatever you do with this new trial pack, potential client, is what they will do with their friends and family when their friends and family start coming to get on the 3-day trial. So it's really important to just follow along. I can't tell you how much this little booklet right here has revolutionized my life. And this is what makes the whole system so duplicatable. So here we are, and we also start talking right from the very start. It doesn't say it here in the booklet, but what you want to do is make sure you get their before photos. So I do front, side, and back. And then I get a picture of them with their 3-day trial pack in their hands. And then this is when I tell them, in order for you to be able to get some referrals, it'd be great if you could put this on Facebook or Instagram, whatever social media they love. And for every person that you refer to me or that comes through that post that you made, then you're going to get $5 off your next purchase. That's going to be great, right, Mary? You smile and nod, right? Smile and nod. Keep smiling and nodding. And I know all of you are going like this at home. So this is where you want to, you're going to be able to tap into their center of influence, and you're going to be giving them $5 off. So make a note of this. Supervisors, you're probably at a 50% discount. So therefore, you're going to be giving them $5 off their full program, which is actually really only giving them $2.50 off. And the best part about that is, like I said, you're tapping into their center of influence, and it's worth way more than $2.50. So please print and refer to the document in step 5 in setting up the referral program and chasing likes. So talking about chasing the likes, a new client followed your instructions, takes a picture, posted their picture on Facebook, and then you start seeing that people are liking the photo. So some of you will have somebody that clicks on the photo and you got tagged in it. So, and you tell them that you'll probably do the same for others. Like if you go on somebody else's photo that a bunch of people have liked, we have a policy in Herbalife, and we respect everybody's business. So you just like somebody else's photo and move on. You don't contact any of their likes, okay? Don't chase anybody else's likes. So it's perfectly fine, like I say, to click on somebody else's photo. However, messaging someone that is not your client is unethical and out of integrity. So at this point, like I said, you can start chasing likes since your clients posted that picture and tagged you in the picture as well. So you'll be able to see mutual friends that you have. And at this point, you should be able to hover over their friend's name and see the option to send them a message. So as an example, you can say, thank you for liking the photo of Mary starting on her 3-day trial pack. She's excited about getting amazing results, and I'm sure you're wondering about the 3-day trial and what it's all about. So If you were just, I don't know if you were just liking the photo to cheer them on. However, I wanted to send you the information in case you were wondering. So now just follow the recipe, the instructions in the document in step 5. You know, Mark Hughes always taught us to work smart, not hard. And so, you know, we have all these incredible devices at our disposal. So what we've done is simply set up messages in our phone under the notes or apps. And I've just spoken the message right into my phone. And now I can just copy and paste and send messages back and forth. And then let's go to the long distance right now. So let me go back to, okay, so long distance. So I'd like you to watch this great video here for about 7 minutes of Sandra Smith. Watch this on your own, but basically over the phone isn't much different than in live and in person. The only thing that you're gonna do is get them to, you're gonna send them to the 3daytrialdetails.com so that they can get all the instructions. And you're going to have, of course, people, they'll have watched the video, they've gone through all the steps that that you've taken them through. And just like doing a wellness profile face-to-face, you're simply going to grab the flip book and start from the beginning and keep a conversation on, because it'll keep your conversation on track and more professional. So again, you're just going to go through there, go ask all the questions in the wellness profile. And like I say, that wellness profile is really going to add value to the 3-day trial, because you know, you're going to be able to show them the chart that Sarah explained to them, the way they're feeling and why they're feeling it, just like you do in any live presentation. And then at the end of the the wellness profile and the presentation of the flip book, you're just going to say, so from here, Mary, what we're going to do is send you the 3-day trial, and it's, you know, basic. You explain to them, just read it right from the book. It's 6 packets of the healthy meal and 6 total control tablets, and you'll have your 3-day instructions in there. And when you get everything, make sure that you contact me. And then when they contact you, that's when you're going to start sending them text messages, of course. And let them know that they're going to have the document that shows them what their healthy meal is going to look like and what their plate's going to look like. And then you're going to be able to send them some before and after pictures of clients. You know, you can do that while you're talking to them. You can do it if you're doing a Zoom with them, or you can do it if you're doing Facebook Messenger. You can send a few while you're talking to them as well. And then you're going to schedule your 4-day appointment. And, you know, you might not be able to schedule it for earlier, for exactly the same time, because you don't know exactly when they're going to receive their package. So don't worry if you have to reschedule it, like for the day after. You might think you're sending it on Monday, they're going to start it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're going to do their day 4, but what if they don't get it till Tuesday? Well, then they're going to do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you're going to switch their day 4 appointment to Saturday. But be sure to confirm with them the day that they start, and be sure to confirm, like, make sure you do all of your follow-up, which is going to be in the next training call next Monday. But it's really just that simple. You just read the process from the website, you read through the flip book. So that's about it for this evening. So right now what I want to do is just make sure that, you know, it's really clear that your job from here is to get 3-day trials out into the marketplace. And, you know, that you do them correctly. Follow the system. Do not deviate. Walk all of your 3-day trials through the exact same process and get them started on Lean and Fits. And I just want to say that, you know, we just got them in Canada, and I haven't done much advertising. I just posted it on Facebook when I was in Denver. We didn't even have them yet. And I got a bunch of leads, and I just finished my 18th day 4, and just got my 18th Lean and Fit program. And before I even added up this last few days, I was already at over 1,700 volume points when I was at about 13, I think, and made over $1,000 profit extra just from my 3-day trials. And it's going to double and triple. And I just got to say as well, I haven't advertised anywhere except just my Facebook post. And I've had altogether now, I think of the 18, 11 of them were referrals. So that's really super exciting. And that's because people are seeing other people's results. And it's fun, simple, and magical. So I'm so super excited. If you're just joined us and you're getting started, I can't wait to hear your story. And I'm excited for next week because we're going to be hearing all about step number 6. So tracking your 3-day trials, okay? So from that, you guys, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight. Looking forward to seeing you at the next incredible Herbalife event somewhere on this planet. Bye for now.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thanks for joining us tonight, guys. Thanks for everybody telling their stories. Have a great night.